So my name is Jayde Atchison and I am the opinions editor for the Capitol Courier. I recently wrote started a column called Airplane Mode, and it is about my big life-changing shift into the world of aviation. I'm 31 years old, and at 30 I made the choice to become a flight attendant because that was always a dream of mine. And the column's just about all the things that come with changing your life, what a flight attendant looks like, what the job offers, the grueling details that come with it, and a lot more. My name is Jayde. I am the opinions editor with Capitol Courier. I have been working with the Courier since about 2018. I graduated from CapU in 2020, right before the pandemic, with a Bachelor of Communications. All right, when it comes to my life-shifting career change, my years of university, I think, were very helpful. The 10 years that I was in university leading up to this were not useless. I think I'm very grateful for the opportunity to have an education, because I'm a firm subscriber to where you are is based on what took you there. So if I hadn't done my 10 years of university, I don't really think that I'd end up where I am right now. Maybe I would have been doing something else. Maybe I wouldn't have had the push to pursue my career as a flight attendant. So I'm very grateful. I don't think that I should have skipped it or not done it. I do believe that opening up to my neighbors and those around me that were in the aviation industry was a huge factor in me getting the job, because I think what you put out in the universe comes back to you tenfold. So me telling people that that's what I was interested in definitely helped me get that push to try, because people were encouraging me and giving me links to applications, and I had several of my neighbors send me applications to airlines that they knew or worked for in the past. So I was getting exclusive offers to work for places that I might not have had known about if I didn't tell people about it. Not having a second language was a barrier at first, and some airlines did turn me down because I didn't have a fluent enough second language, but having practiced French for the last year and a half, my second language is strong enough that I can serve an aircraft's worth of people. Food and beverages, those are the easy ones. I don't need to be fluent to do that. And that's all that really matters. And a lot of the systems are automated now for announcements, so you don't require a second language anymore, so it's not as big of a hurdle as I thought it was going to be. After hundreds and hundreds of flights now over the last, I'd say, 5 months, I'm definitely more comfortable in the air than when I first started, because when I first started I felt like I was seasick every time I came home from a day of flying. I'd be lying in a bed and it would feel like you had been on a boat all day, and that weird spins you get. I don't have those anymore, thank goodness, because I thought maybe I wasn't cut out for this. But yeah, no, I feel comfortable 40,000 feet in the air or right on solid ground, so it's about the same now. My determination came from, I really wanted this job. This is what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to travel, I wanted to help people, I wanted to get people where they were going and with the best experience possible. And if I had given up after one application, then I wouldn't get the job. So I knew that pushing myself, rejection is redirection, so I don't believe that after that first one, maybe I wasn't meant to have the job at that time. So when I got the offer to take the job, it was the right time for me. And I'm thankful because I actually got to do a trip through Europe that I wouldn't have been able to if I was in training, and I got to see some events that I wouldn't have been able to do if I was in training or flying and had a crazy schedule. So I'm grateful that all those rejections came, because I actually got to live a bit more freely before I made that big switch. For anyone else that's feeling rejection, I think that's pretty common nowadays, especially post-pandemic. If you really want something, go for it. You get rejected from one thing, just keep going. It's worth it if that's what you really want. And if it's not what you want, then stop. I don't see any big changes coming up. I'm hoping that this is my biggest one for a while. I'm loving it, so I don't really want it to change too much. I think the biggest change would be a haircut at this point.